Welcome to the last lesson of Module 2. As announced in the last lesson, I would like to familiarize you with the so-called three-part test. As you know, freedom of expression is generally guaranteed without interference. Although there may be limitations. If there are limitations, it is necessary to examine whether this is lawful, pursues a legally permissible goal, and whether this restriction is necessary. Let's take a closer look at these three-part tests. The restriction of freedom of expression must be regulated in a law. In this context, the text of the law must be precise enough to allow citizens to behave as the law intends and to allow them to assess the consequences of violating it. In order to strike a balance between fundamental rights and the needs of a state or society, there must be a legitimate objective, such as those set forth in Article 19, number 3a and b of the International Covenant of Civil and Political Rights. The third part to be examined is necessity. That is, in particular, whether proportionality is respected. In some legal systems, proportionality is examined in a two-step process. First, proportionality in the broader sense, and finally, proportionality in a narrow sense. However, we can summarize in a simplified way that the more the restriction encroaches on the core area of freedom of expressions, and by the way, or to any other fundamental right, the higher the requirements are for the restrictions to still be proportionate. A complete ban on freedom of expression is thus ruled out. UNESCO has produced an excellent video on this three-part test, which you should watch now. After that, you can simply close this window and return to the course and continue. I'm sure you know now at least a bit about the three-part test. You may also need this knowledge for the final test, because we are now at the end of the lesson and the end of Module 2. To complete the module, you should pass the test now. Good luck and success in the rest of the course as well.